Hi everyone, and welcome back to my video series unpacking the 11 chapters of my recently published book, The Power of a Dream. For those of you who are just joining us, welcome. You can go back and look at the previous two videos, or you can just get stuck in with us here and now. In this week's video, we're going to be covering chapter 3, which is all about my experience of boarding school. This was an amazing experience for me, which really expanded my belief of what is possible. I'll never forget attending a lecture by Professor Derek Yellen, who is an internationally recognized cardiology expert. This was the first time in my life that I had ever interacted with somebody who had been internationally recognized for their work. And this experience really inspired me that I too one day could be internationally recognized for my work. Even though boarding school was an amazing experience, it did have its fair share of challenges. And I remember feeling a deep sense of imposter syndrome whilst I was at boarding school, and also just generally feeling quite insecure about my background. However, in retrospect, I appreciate that this was a very valuable experience because it forced me to look introspectively and to ask myself deeper questions about my identity. And in doing so, I was able to find a newfound confidence which wasn't attached to where I came from or the materialistic possessions I do or do not have. In this chapter, I also talk about the blow of rejection I experienced on applying to medical school and how I overcame this. In next week's video, we are going to be focusing on chapter 4 of my book, which is all about breaking boundaries. You guys know the deal. If you haven't already purchased my book, you can go straight to Amazon, and with Amazon Prime, you can have a copy of the book before the release of the next video. See you next week.